trein. Het is nu 5:15. Jonathan heeft ons prachtig afgezet in Antwerpen Centraal. En nu gaan we naar Brussel Zuid, waar we dan de Eurostar nemen. Naar Hogwarts. Naar Londen.
Hallo, we are in Londen!
Yay!
Alright! Now we're searching for magic.
We zijn nu bij net bij Sint Pancras uitgegaan. En we zijn nu op zoek naar King's Cross Station, dat hier vlak in de buurt zou moeten zijn.
For the shop. Magical objects. For me. Not for the muggle, for me.
Eindelijk het Peter Pan standbeeld gevonden. 5 jaar geleden hebben we het ook nog gezocht, maar in het verkeerde park. We zitten nu in Hyde Park, in de Kensington Gardens. En daar staat nu het prachtige beeld van Peter.
Een close-up laten zien. Staat dan dus The Boy Who Would Not Grow Up. En dit is het beeld. Het is heel veel lager. Allemaal elfen. Ja, dat we niet moet voorstellen. En trein. En muizen. En kijk dan hier mooi uit op het park. Voilà, Peter met Wendy en ik wel.
Het is hier heel smal.
Hangt hier wel een mooie lamp voor ons man. Toby!
We gaan vandaag naar...
Hogwarts! Nee. Something like that.
Ja, de studio's.
Dat is alles wat we nog niet ontvolgd hadden. En meest weg weer. Maar ja. Voor Dobby. Welke lijn nemen? Pik je die lijn?
We moeten eerst naar King's Cross in Pancras en daar moeten we overstappen naar Houston.
Juist. En dan moeten we naar Watford dingen, hè?
Hoi. We zitten op de trein richting Watford Junction, waar we dan nog de bus moeten nemen naar de Harry Potter Studios. En Kimberly is er ook. Hoi. We hopen dat we juist zitten. Normaal zou de eerste halte al Watford zijn. En dan zijn we om 11:55 in Watford. Dus dan gaan we zeker voor 1 uur in de studio zijn. Ruim op tijd, want we hebben om 2:30 onze tour. Maar we hopen stiekem eerder binnen te kunnen.
Ja!
Is er zin in?
Ja.
Ga je het eerste doen?
Denk het? I don't know. Kijken.
Verken.
Oh.
Or the studio.
Oh, it's England.
Oh, it's New York. Hold up, please.
It's the next side.
Great. It's going to cost you £2.50 each on the bus, and that comes with a return as well. Okay? Pay the bus driver. Tour tickets, please.
Yeah.
Tickets for the return journey, okay? There's 5 change. Okay. Show those on the way back.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
It's Dobby.
No one can tell your hands are very
No.
Let him hold it.
You want to hold it? You okay? Oh, gaan we niet daar zitten? Dat we op het scherm kijken.
Oh ja, oké.
Wanna sit there? You can see the screen better.
Met die bus zijn we gekomen. Parking, dat is interessant. En terug naar het schaakstuk. Steiner,
Het is koud!
laten we naar binnen gaan.
Nee, eerst It's also pretty, look.
Well, a cushion is what you have on your sofa, Melody.
And how many people enjoyed this wonderful film series. Keep moving in, everyone. Now, if you're anything like me and you're a quintessential Harry Potter fan, looking at these posters will take you back to the days of going to the cinema to see the next Harry Potter film, thinking, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm going back to Hogwarts, what's going to happen this time? You know, keen to get your Ben and Jerry's, your popcorn, your hot dog that costs $9.99, isn't that ridiculous? And I don't know about you, if any of you were around for the first release of The Philosopher's Stone. Seeing this wonderful book being brought to life on the screen was an absolute privilege, and I hope that those of you who whether you've been into Harry Potter for years or if you just arrived and you're just entering Harry's world, you come away today learning something new and loving it just as much as we do, if not more than ever. Do keep moving forwards, people at the back. Move forwards, people at the front. That's it. We are all friends here. There's no need to be afraid of me. There we go. Come on in. We'll just get those doors closed and then we can begin. Now, I am here just to give you a little bit of advance information about the tour, what to expect, and hopefully this will make the tour a little more enjoyable for you. So, what's going to happen? Well, first things first, in a minute, as I said, you go through these doors into our studio tour cinema. You can sit down, have a bit of a rest. Now, as it's a cinema, the usual rules apply. Please do not take any photographs in the cinema area for risk of spoilers. However, after you've left the cinema, you'll be able to take as many photos as you like, and you can share them online using the hashtag #WBTourLondon. Make all your friends at home really jealous. Do be mindful of each other when taking photographs today. I'm sure you can understand it's half term. There's going to be a lot of people taking snaps, and you're all going to want snaps and some really cool things. Be mindful, be patient, and be careful with the flash as well as you go along. There are some dark areas of the tour, and please have a bit of pity on our poor staff, because they find, especially in the dark areas, they get a lot of flash in their faces, so do be mindful of them as you come around. But as I say, you can take as many pictures as you like, don't hold back, and really, really enjoy yourselves. Now, the tour itself is going to take place in a one-way system, and it should take about 3 hours, but really, you can take as long or as short a time as you like. The record apparently is 13 hours, but as long as you're out by 10 o'clock tonight, yeah, I know, right? Couldn't believe it when I heard. But you can take as long as you want. As long as you're out by 10:01 tonight, that's all we ask, and we just want you to have a really great time and really make the most of your afternoon with us. Now, this tour itself is going to take place between two sound stages, Stage J and Stage K. JK, get it? Just roll with it. In between, there's a back lot and also a cafe. If you brought your own food along today, absolutely fine. Please wait until you reach the cafe before tucking in. Sure you know, so we don't need crumbs or spillages around the tour. The back lot itself does have some covered walkways. I know it's been a bit wet and rainy today. We're not going to leave you to the mercy of the elements, don't worry. But there'll be some really cool stuff out there that you can also look at. And also, when you're going around today, please note that what you see, all these wonderful props and costumes and sets, they're the real props, the real costumes, the real sets, and we want to preserve them. So we know it's tempting, but just please keep your hands on your side of the barrier. Don't reach over and have a little pat. Don't kid yourself that one touch won't make any difference. I promise you it does make a difference, and we want to preserve all of these wonderful things that you're going to see today for future generations. Same rule of selfie sticks. Please don't lean your selfie sticks over the barrier either. Just help us out today. Help us really keep these wonderful props safer for longer, and make sure that they see another day and another round of lovely visitors like yourselves. Also, one more thing, some of you may have heard our Forbidden Forest feature was added in earlier last year. Did you all know that? Wonderful. Well, for those of you who did not, this will be a wonderful, recently new addition. We're very proud of it. We love hanging out in there. The forest is a really cool place to be. It's also very dark, and also some smoke effects, some loud noises, and some lighting effects, as well as a few eight-legged friends. If you go further into the forest, I say friends, I mean more horrible creepy crawlies, but no one needs to look at these if they don't want to. There's a shortcut that will take you out, right past them. You won't have to look at them. And if anyone feels really, really uncomfortable, please speak to a member of staff. It's our job to look after you, to ensure your comfort. We want to make sure that you're safe and happy at all times. Please do come and speak to us. We'll be more than happy to assist. Is that okay with everyone? Yay. Wonderful. Now I'm going to ask you to turn your attention to these posters. They're not just posters, they're also screens. And I'm just going to play a very short video. So I'm just going to walk and talk at the same time. And if you'd like to turn your attention to this little reel I'm going to play. If you like Daniel and Rupert, I would advise that side. If you like Emma, you can watch that side. But either side, you can watch, you won't miss a thing. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope I've worked that panel properly, or I'm taking 10 points off my house, which ironically is Ravenclaw. I know. This is like what was called in the film business, racketing up the tension. There we go.
I love books, so when I moved back to London in 1996, I placed a real emphasis on finding books that I could turn into films. And every weekend we would take home things to read: books, scripts, articles.
And one day I read an article in a newspaper about this book called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
She called the agent and got the book in, and it sat on the bottom shelf, the low priority shelf.
And as the sort of lowest rung of the office, I guess, got given the stuff that nobody else really wanted to read.
And so Nisha took it home. And on Monday morning, we sat in our office and said, has anybody read anything good?
I came in on the Monday and just said Harry Potter was an absolute page-turner. I was very excited, and I think David had never seen me so excited about anything ever before.
So I took the book home, and I didn't put it down until I finished it at 4:30 in the morning. It was absolutely gripping, and I fell madly, madly in love.
It just was special, and in many ways, I think, unparalleled. It was reminiscent of classic children's fiction. Initially, it was Our Little Secret, and then it was on the cover of Time magazine. That was really a flashpoint. You knew that it had started to detonate in the culture.
So our mission was to make the very best films of these books that we could. I thought actually that it would be a modestly sized British film. It became obviously much more than that.
These films are much bigger than anything else I've ever experienced, nothing most filmmakers ever experience. Wherever you go to do anything with Harry Potter, people line the streets and cheer.
Truthfully, we had no idea that it would become the phenomenon that it has. Harry Potter was just something that we loved. Fortunately, in the months and years ahead, it seems that the rest of the world fell in love with it too.
Well, that's where Harry's story started, and this is where it continues. If you'd like to head through these doors, ladies and gentlemen.
Round of applause for my birthday helpers, please. Yes, this is the one and only Great Hall of Fame. To make a fantastic photo, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this set, maybe in a few moments by the fireplace. Now, you may have only been in here for a few moments, but I'm sure you've already started to notice some of the incredible details you might not have spotted on screen. However, there is something quite important missing from this set. Anyone who's not sure what I'm talking about, look up. Yes, we have no ceiling, just a lighting rig. Not quite as magical as an enchanted ceiling, I'll admit, but 4 to 6 feet tall, which is quite tall, but it's not quite half a giant size. So for those scenes where we can only make people look bigger using camera.
Sense that you're not watching something step off one set and finding yourself somewhere different entirely. Come this way and see for yourself. Just try not to get lost.
So we'd copy all the tones, all the grain, any marks, any stripe. The ministry takes the magic out because we know people like you will turn up trying to zap other people.
Okay.
So that one's quite like luminous.
Is that Hermione's at the back?
No, that's one that Jake's finished this morning. The same technique as Hermione's, where you carve away and leave the raised pattern. It's not.
Let me get you one.
There's this one, that's the real film. I'll be a bit more careful.
It's blue. Baby me, blue. Zullen we film?
Yes, you're on camera.
Oh. And I feel if you want.
All this talking.
Yeah.
It's like an old jacket. Just slip it on and it's the most comfortable thing.
The colours were taken from the Gryffindor colours.
It helps enormously because it gives it a enormous kind of warmth and richness. But it's noticeable in the Gryffindor common to try and not. It's there in the back. You never see those notes.